All right, welcome back to another episode of Roll for Initiative. This is episode 53.
53.
And we are going to jump right into it. Starting off, a little bit of a recap from last week. Our players all finished their time up at the ball of Lady Zamed, a rich landowner person who had some kind of tie to the Sanguine Saints, and let's see. Yeah, they talked with the various guests. Talamh threatened the sleazeball pirate who had been grossly hitting on her and making lewd comments. And after the party ended and everybody dispersed, they went back to their cabin, taking turns to see what had happened, to take watch, not trusting, because every time they go to sleep, I tend to attack them. You're welcome.
We can't even trust bedtime.
It was only like 4 encounters now. On watch, the sleazy pirate captain was dragging a sack behind him with a couple of goblins in tow. A fight ensued. A dragonborn and a couple others were freed. At which point the party decided to go fight in the basement of the mansion and decided to engage in a fight after I told them, oh, this will be a wash. Don't worry about this fight.
Yeah, players, when your DM tells you can bypass a fight, you bypass it.
After going down and not skipping the fight that I said they could, encountering way more goblins in the basement, they actually ended up taking out Lady Zamed, but the goblins did knock Ridire unconscious. So, Talamh decided to liquefy the stone and collapsed the roof and walls in on the basement. And with that, the basement was cleared of any dangers, and that's where we're picking up. You all are free to do what you need to do.
Cool. Well, first of all, since Ser Ridire is standing in the mud, I'm going to dispel the mud so we're all standing on easily walkable stone.
Except for that caused it to harden around me.
Well then, okay, fine. I'll tell you to stand up on something.
Yeah, I'll climb up on top of whatever this is.
That would be a coffin.
I'll climb up on top of the coffin. Is it sticking out of the mud?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that, and then she can harden it, and then they can...
Oh, I like take my foot, and I'm gonna shove Lady Zamed's head underneath the mud. And then I'll dispel it.
Okay. The now torso and legs of Lady Zamed are sticking up out of the mud, out of the concrete, basically.
Oh, so it's just her head under there. That's hilarious. That's even better.
You delete your token so I can put mine that I have control over there.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now there's 2 of them.
This is getting out of hand. I want to go down here. Is the map still there? Or
yeah.
Did it get swept away with the mud? Okay.
I mean, it's not perfectly on there, but there is a map that you can unfurl.
Wipe it off. Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Talamh, do you have your memory stone? Let's save this map. Or your translation stone.
Yes, I got the translation stone.
There's a map
it's
over
back
here.
in the cabin.
Oh,
so
I thought it was in your pack. Ugh,
Wait, do we bring our packs with us every time?
I do.
Oh. Huh.
I have important items in my pack.
Oh, I just like make my important items out of the ground.
I have important items in my pack, such
I
as
didn't have time to grab
such as a set of bone dice, a copper chalice,
it. Aye,
and
aye,
a diary that I don't know where it came from. It's just listed there. It just says diary.
aye. Well,
I know it's not mine.
God
I'm gonna-
damn it.
Walk in, just kind of stand there, hear this conversation for a
I
second,
pick-
and then I'm gonna turn around and leave and go
I-
into this room.
I pick up the map and I roll it up and fold it and shove it in my little bag that's got the stones in it.
I mean, this machine looks pretty well destroyed, but I want to make sure it's fully
Yeah,
destroyed.
does it sound like it's ticking?
No, it. Go ahead and roll an investigation check, both of you.
Awesome.
I will assist Talamh.
Oh wait, no, that's not investigation. There we go.
All right. Well, you try yelling at the machine first, and it does not respond.
But he's helping me investigate, so it's a 14.
And a 14 on investigation. It is not moving well. It's you can feel all the rubble that has clogged all the gears. You can sense that quite a few of the gears have been bent to a unusable shape, and half of it is submerged in the mud slide that you created,
Is now solid stone.
which is now solid stone.
Good.
All right. I want to see if there's any sort of like obvious gear on it, just in case there's some sort of magicalness that would allow it to start working again, or to help make it harder for them to fix it. I just want to rip like a gear out of it and put it in the pack,
Okay.
so that we take it with us, and so that they have to commission, if they try to fix it, they have to commission a whole new one to be made and stuff. You know.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an athletic check.
I can use athletics.
You can use athletics.
Good.
So here's a fun thing. My wife is running a marathon, and she's gonna have the athletic shirt on.
Yes.
Fun. That's awesome. That's an 11 unless I had advantage, in which case it was a nat 20.
Too bad I can't. Too bad I didn't say I help him
Yeah.
earlier.
Are you
But I don't
choosing
know.
to help him?
I mean, if you're gonna let me,
I'm
sure.
gonna let you.
All right, because that would be awesome.
Cool.
You have as much time as you need right now. There's no threat to you currently. So
Oh yeah. Speaking of time, that reminds me. I
Picking a
want
weather
to
balance makes
cast.
it all day.
I want to cast Aura of Vitality,
Ah.
and it lasts for 1 minute. And I want to use all of the healing dice that I would be able to give out as bonus actions during that minute on myself,
okay.
which is 2d6 every bonus action, and 1 minute is 10 rounds, so that should be 20d6. Yes.
Yes. The math adds up.
Oh.
So I'm gonna read. Oh, literally the exact average. Look at that.
You know,
Uh,
if we keep doing things like this, I'm gonna have to take Healing Spirit. We're just gonna conga line through it.
And then I will also do my once per day ASMR healing for another 13.
Okay.
Wow.
That gets me up to 135.
Oh, good lord.
I'm at 90 right now.
I'm
91.
feeling much better now than I was.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh wait, were you down some, Talamh?
I did take some damage, yeah.
All right. Here, the 4 and the 2, the last one, I gave that to you instead. So you gain 6 hit points.
All right, I'm
back,
at 96.
Something. And
Do
I
you
will
have any
take
healing
6 away.
potions in your pack still?
I have a couple of basic ones.
I will drink a basic one,
All right.
and I will trade you out because I don't have my pack with me. I had to get up very quickly.
Do you have some?
I have
a-
two. I have
in the
2
other room,
potions of
but I
healing
have
in
a-
my pack.
I'm
Well,
in
I'll
the other
reduce
room,
mine.
but
Oh, I
a
have
greater-
4. I have 4, so I'll just reduce mine by 1. You can keep your 2.
Okay, and then it's 2d4 plus. What's? I can
2d4
never
plus
remember.
2 is the basic one. It's not very much. It's 10 if you drink it as an action, which we have
Cool.
time to do. So
So I am up to 106 out of 115.
There you go. Oliver, are you wounded at all? You didn't take any damage, did you? Look at you.
Sword offense.
If I,
Dude,
you have 91 hit points.
Yep.
If I have as many hit points as you, I am approaching half my hit points.
wow. Wait, how many hit points does Oliver have?
91.
Oh. Huh.
I think I'm gonna break 100, guys.
I should take the tough feat.
I have
Okay.
like 78 is like my halfway point.
I
So,
want to search this room over here for anything useful, potentially magical.
oh yeah, you were a spider the last time you were in the room.
I never investigated this room. I just saw a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
While he's searching that, I'm gonna go post up over here in case anyone comes down the stairs,
Okay.
I
and
am-
not the obvious gaping hole in this room.
All right. Oliver, go ahead and roll yourself an investigation check.
11.
11. So you know, still a sense of urgency on you. So you're going to you're not going to take a lot of time to search through this, but what you do find is, a bunch of clothing, a ton of personal effects, like cheap jewelry, little trinkets that somebody might have, stuff that a random traveler getting picked up off the road might have on their person.
Oh. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go back out and go up to meet Ridire there.
I want to topple any of the important bits of this altar before I go up with Ridire.
Okay.
Can I just mold earth and shove him over?
Mold earth, shove it
Right.
over, and then roll an arcana check. Arcana.
Arcana. Oh. Well, what'll a 9 get me?
A 9 will get you the sense that you feel a metaphysical pop in the ether.
Ooh, you get your PP points back.
My what?
Oh, sorry, that's Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, something in the energy of the air feels like a pop.
Does it feel good or does it feel terrible?
It feels. It doesn't really have an emotion or a word. Looking for the word. It's not chaotic. It's not your alignment.
Neutral.
It doesn't have an alignment to it. It just is.
Do we feel anything like elsewhere in the building? Like we're elsewhere. Is it like anything hit us as well, or is it just there?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
As well. I'm very, very good at Arcana checks, by the way.
Oliver, you get the sense of, I love this sword. I love this sword. This sword is my friend.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sword, sword, sword. Sword, sword, sword.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
Swordy McSword face.
Ridire, you get not so much a feeling of a pop, but of a severing of something. Just the air feels like, you know how people say you can feel the air, you could cut it with a knife? You get that sense that somebody actually did that.
Oh,
There's a
Something
general creepiness to nighttime lately, ever since you returned from the Feywild and the Blood Moon took over. just a general sense of dread and unease, and that has lessened a little bit for you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, by the way, Oliver, I have this scroll I'd like to read to you real quick. I'm going to use my remove curse scroll.
I don't notice anything.
Yeah, no, you're good with this.
I'm good. I'm fine with this. That is probably the luckiest nat one.
That is the
Wow, if you've
best
ever wanted a nat 1.
Bieber.
It's just
Ever.
a verbal and somatic component, so I just read the spell and make the gesture. And I do have to touch him. All curses affecting one creature or object end. If the object is a cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object, so it can be safely removed or discarded.
Okay.
Now,
So
Oliver, you suddenly realize, oh, this sword isn't all that great.
you can still use the sword now if you want. Say nothing, V-Demon.
Oh no.
So, yeah, you can sense that there is a strong curse on this thing. But you can use it if you want.
Can you decursify a cursed object?
There are ways to do it, but not just with easy spells.
Who has the portable hole right now? Do we have the portable hole on us?
Ridire probably still has
Yep.
I believe Ridire has it.
Gonna drop it in the hole.
And I definitely know that this is like cursed, and it's not like I'm not like super wanting this right now, right?
I would feel like the desire to keep it would have broken once the curse was broken, right?
Yeah, you now, it is now just another object. You don't have
Okay.
any strong feeling towards it.
Is he aware that he was under some sort of influence?
Oh,
and that's
yeah,
why he was
yeah.
using it before? Okay.
Guys,
Okay,
we
this
give
thing is cool, but probably not the best for this situation right now. Put out the portable hole. We'll keep it.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
just
Put it in the hole.
Yeah.
Put it in the hole.
lads,
Kind of
lads, I
throw
have an
them all.
idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hear me out, because you may not like it. You know how this sword makes you really want it, right? Right? We go back to the Feywild. We make a deal with the Queen of Witches, and we offer her that sword, and she's really gonna want it as part of the deal.
I have a feeling it might not affect a Feylord in the same way it affects mortals.
Well, we could try.
She does seem to like us, so it is possible. Bringing all my stuff back. 30 feet of movement. Actually, right now it's 40 because I still have my.
Hey, welcome
So-
to the 40 feet of movement club.
Now you can cast spells without having to think about it first.
Mhm.
Oh, actually, maybe that's not such a good thing.
I'm bored. Acid ball.
All right.
All right.
What are y'all doing?
Do we hear anything echoing down the staircase? Let me roll to perceive.
I will assist.
Or,
I
I mean, I can try to perceive movement all the way up into the 3rd floor.
So, Ridire, you don't really hear anything. You do hear shifting of foundation quite a bit.
Oh, cool! The building's falling apart. Let's go check it all out quick before it collapses underneath us.
Or at the very least, just get out from under it.
Yeah, let's get out of the basement at the very least.
Fine,
The stairs!
Upstairs! I'll go first. Shield at the ready. Oh, also, fun fact, I realized that I haven't been using the Sentinel Shield gives me advantage on initiative rolls.
What?
So,
Oh,
I potentially should have had higher initiative, but it's not that big of a deal.
well.
All right.
Alright. I kick down the door.
Oh,
All right, Munchkin. Yeah, you don't see anything. It's dark, but you can get a sense of, there's some wind coming from the southern part of the house.
Cool.
I'm gonna dancing lights. Are gonna look like little green globules of like glowing liquid, like acidic liquid. kind of
Okay.
around.
Cool. I
They'll
kick
kind of just
down the
follow
door.
You're in a kitchen.
Cool. Hey, Talamh, there might be some spices and supplies you can snag if you want.
Spices.
All right.
I don't say it that loud, but I'm thinking.
Which way do we want to explore?
I smell for the spices.
I think we inevitably want to head upstairs.
You
I
can.
think the first thing we should know is most of the people of interest are up on the top floor, as well as
They're still
most,
there.
if not all, of the items.
Yeah, so let's maybe head straight for the third floor. Does this spiral staircase keep going up to the third floor?
Now I can't remember.
I thought I remember
It does.
seeing that
It does.
did.
Yes.
So why don't we just take that staircase all the way up to the third floor instead of going through the, collapsed part of the house?
Because that's where the bedrooms are.
Yeah. That's where we want
Okay.
to go.
I would. Okay. I thought
Unless
you
you-
would be a little bit more surreptitious about it and get the magic items by sneaking.
Surreptitious, you collapsed half the house.
Shh.
They
It wasn't-
know we're here.
No, they don't know there's anybody here who can move the earth the way I do. They just thought that the gods were angry with them.
Yeah, that's what they think. I say go up the stairs.
I'm fine.
Can always split the party.
No.
Not gonna split the party. Going up the stairs.
I cast invisibility. I'm split now. I don't even have invisibility. I need to remember I have freaking mirror image. I keep forgetting I have that.
We're doing Russian stealth now, so there's no point
There's-
in worrying about people knowing where we're at. Kicking down the
It's right-
door.
It's Reese of Wimmick.
Wiwick.
No, it's Wimmick now. It's fine.
It's
Watch that.
Wimmick. I'm gonna turn it into Mimic, and y'all are gonna go there and just get eaten.
The whole town is a mimic.
The whole town's of mimics.
It's Behemakawaddle from the end of Starship Troopers saga.
All right.
Oh
What do I
yes, I actually get that reference.
What do I see?
So around here you see. Let's just put a couple out on there.
Oh, how long does Tremor Sense last? If I give it to them? You said a minute? 10 minutes? I don't remember.
What did we say? We said 10 minutes because a minute was way too little.
Okay, good. They have 10 minutes of Tremor Sense because they need to know what's going on around the walls. Not these freaking poisoner goblins again. Ugh.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So you sense that there is an individual in the room to your north.
Is he moving?
He's moving around. Just seems to be going to like the closet and to the bed.
He's packing.
And then you sense a bunch of goblins running in various directions.
They're running towards us or away from us or just in circles?
Mostly in a first floor headed direction.
Oh no, what do we do?
Cool.
Well, I couldn't do the voice better than that, so there you go.
This door, it's a double door.
Yep.
Is there a space to put something through and lock whoever's inside? Like put something through the handles?
Potentially, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Where are the old people?
Oh, you get the sense that when you were on the first floor, they were making their way towards the exit.
Oh, good.
You felt you felt shuffling.
So,
Hurried
quest-
shuffling.
Question, if I would know this or not. The cursed sword, would just touching it be enough to bestow the curse, or would you have to fail the wisdom, like the saving throw, to fight against it?
Oh, you want to use it, but not be cursed by it.
I want to know if it's safe for me to like remove it from the portable hole without.
He's gonna try to.
Getting
I think he's
cursed.
gonna try to use it to lock.
Yeah, I'll use it to lock him in the room because we don't need to carry it around with us. It's kind of dangerous to have.
You wouldn't know necessarily. You could do an Arcana check.
I will.
Can we? I don't know if we could help him with the Arcana
Can
check.
Oliver help me due to his experience from having
Right.
been under the curse?
Oh, he might.
Oliver, are you offering to help?
Yeah.
I'm asking
I'll-
Oliver. This is. How did the curse affect you? Did it immediately, or like
I
we're
believe-
talking about it?
I believe I had to. It was like a moment of like struggle internally, and then I kind of lost that battle, and then I grabbed it, and then it just kind of was history.
So Arcana check, 14.
14 is not enough. You don't know. The sword doesn't seem to be pulling anybody else towards it at the moment.
So it might be temporarily suppressed at least. All right, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna pull the sword out of the portable hole, and I'm gonna wedge it in the door, in the handles on the door.
All right, roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, ooh. That's either a 15 or a 26.
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool. I figured I was the best one to do that if the saving throw was going to be a thing, since that's one of my proficient saving throws.
Oh,
And I'd still roll a 3. That could have been
Jeez,
very
yeah,
bad.
you got plus 12 to
I
it.
have a plus
Yeah.
12. Okay,
Good
so
grief.
that's done. Feel good about that. All right, we can come back to that later if we think it's an issue. Let's go this way. Or where do we want to go?
I believe we should just go straight.
I think we should go to the treasure
Beeline
room.
it. Beeline it
Yep.
to treasure.
So we'll go to the treasure room. If any of these goblins are like in our way, I'm just gonna yell, "Leave or perish!" and try and intimidate them. That's a 22.
Oh, all right. Yeah, okay, they're not even paying attention to you, actually. They're running for it.
Okay, cool. We want to check out her room real quick.
Sure. I
How-
open the door.
How stable we feeling? Is it starting to get a little more like, ooh?
Roll an investigation check.
Can I help him because I know? Never
He
mind.
rolled an at 20. He's fine.
Yeah, that was
I also
That was
have
from the tremor
sense
sense.
right now. So
yeah.
Yeah.
That's from the tremor sense I gave you guys. You-
It has settled for the most part. The house is the part that got destroyed, and once Talamh solidified it, the rest of the house is basically still solid stone.
got it.
If there's enough pressure, if there were to be like, if Ridire was to start body slamming people, the second floor might collapse, but you're probably safe for the time being.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Panty raid!
Could we please not?
Not
I'm kidding.
a thing that we're gonna do.
I mean, unless going unconscious made you need to change your underwear there.
Nope. Not with anything I'm going to find up here.
You never know. She might have something that's a little loose.
All
I'm
right.
going
Talamh
onwards.
Oh, you're not gonna. I thought you were gonna go.
Oh, yeah.
Because you were
I'm
opening
gonna-
the door.
I was opening the door and I'm going to
Yeah.
go check out.
Talamh
Yeah.
opens the door, and then Ridire kicks open the already open door. He's in a mood right now.
Apparently.
I open them like Aragorn opening the doors to Edoras. Is it Edoras? I think that's.
It was technically in Helm's Deep when he does that.
Oh, the Helm's
already.
Deep doors then.
Yeah.
But you know the scene.
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, I know Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you open the doors and you find yourself in a fairly lavish bedroom. Changing screen in front of you directly, bearskin rug, lots of reds and purple curtains. There is no mirror on the ceiling.
Yeah.
There is one on the backboard of the bed.
This is what Curiosity was talking about. We got to turn you up just a little bit, Panda, because that was barely audible.
Yeah. Can you play with your gain? That was
Turn it up
amazing.
A little more.
Yep.
What did you say again?
I said yet.
Yet. Oh, that means wait. Panda could press to digitate. Oh, Oliver could press to digitate the
A mirror. Yeah.
smooth, or the ceiling smooth like a mirror.
Just reflect.
Is there anything of value in here with just a quick cursory glance?
Roll an investigation check.
I'm very good at investigation.
Apparently.
You find a couple of blood red gemstones on a necklace.
So, blood red gemstone necklace.
You find 50 platinum.
That's
Cool.
coming with us.
We never
Yeah,
grabbed
here.
your choker, did we?
Here, Talamh, you can take the coin.
Oh,
Or Talamh, sorry.
I know who you meant. I said it was fine.
I've been having to switch back and forth because of your Talamh's parents and us having to use,
Aye.
Yeah, it's been a confusing couple of days. All right.
I'm gonna trust that they got it, and while they're doing that, I'm just gonna make my way to the
I'm assuming this is like a
magic
washroom.
room.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
kick
You
open the door.
kick open that door and you see some beauty supplies and a toilet.
Oh, alert.
Oh, it's like there's like makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll
He's
grab
totally gonna steal it and be extra.
it. I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna be like, here, Talamh, if you want to experiment with makeup, I've got a kit now.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
You don't have to. I just said it's young girls.
Did you?
Makeup kit.
I'm not 12 years old anymore.
Um,
I'm not even
long-
Talamh anymore.
yeah.
Why are you making it weird?
Why are you making it weird?
As you say this, you hear a crunch as a door is kicked open violently to be partially stopped by a blade.
Sick.
Cool.
I'm
The crunching of wood does not sound like it will hold for very long.
I don't care.
That's fine.
He was planning on leaving anyways. He's gonna kick the door open. He's gonna leave.
All right.
But here's what I propose: put out the
Yep.
portable hole. We throw,
Throw
things
everything in the hole. All right.
Anything breakable will like set down in the hole, so we don't like shatter like
Portable
I
hole.
don't know,
Put everything in the hole.
a jar or flask of many things or something. That would be probably bad.
Let's not take the desecrated items though.
Their only one was the jar of whispers, right?
Yeah.
Do I know what a jar of whispers is?
Roll a intelligence check.
Straight up intelligence.
Straight up intelligence. Or no,
Could-
you know
could
what? History.
Ooh,
I mean, I
history.
don't have. It's the same bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but nobody ever gets to do
Whoa,
history.
okay.
19 because I'm old.
I'm so old.
All right. I haven't typed in the Jar of Whispers in a while.
Older than both of you combined, even with you gaining 12 years.
You don't know how old Kodama was. Perhaps I might be the oldest person in the party now.
But only halfway.
Fine. You can be old half the time, and I can be old the other half.
That's fair.
Aw, look at you two.
Well, I'll take Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You take Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, and we'll alternate Sundays.
Okay, that sounds pretty fair. What day is it today?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm looking up the Jar of Whispers. Hold on.
Because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it was,
it
It was a
doesn't.
joke, anyways.
All I know is we get to call Oliver Young Blessing.
Ladies, you're both old.
I
Stop the bickering.
believe
Kids these days, Ser Ridire.
I believe it is the 21st of Patchwall, and it is a free day.
Which is a Friday.
Yeah.
A free day. That means you don't have to count it toward getting older.
Oh.
Okay, there's only 4 of those every 2 months, then 1 every other. This is a weird calendar. What did I do?
I don't know.
It's because some of your months only have like a week in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's the when the season changes over, there's a week for that.
Aye.
Cool. So, Jar of Whispers.
Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
the Jar of Whispers is a it's just a drink that when uncorked, it attempts to influence the individual to take a drink from it. They're often found in taverns where they mix in with the rest of the bottles.
Ugh.
And
Tries to
they-
influence them what? To just, like, do bad things?
to generally to sow discord, you know? They tend to a lot of bar fights have been attributed to Jars of Whispers.
Cool.
And then you know that it's generally a bad idea to drain the bottle.
Cool.
Most people don't know why, but you know that, like, pouring out the last drop of a Jar of Whispers is not good for your health.
What?
It's like it's like a glass bottle.
It looks like a beer bottle. Or like a whiskey
So-
bottle. It's a whiskey bottle.
So it would potentially break if jostled around inside of a portable hole.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But a portable hole doesn't get jostled.
Yeah. The
True.
inside the portable hole is a stationary plane.
Okay.
It's like a little room.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, then I'm fine taking that as long as we don't drink it. We're fine.
By the way, the Jar of Whispers was created by V Demon Disguised and my son, my 8-year-old.
Cool.
Aw, well, we have to take it now.
So
Yeah, definitely taking it then. It's
Okay,
bad if you
good.
pour out the last drop.
I
I
was
wonder
created
what
by the
happens if I
Wee Bear.
throw it at someone like a grenade.
Wait, speaking of which, is that was it the black pudding? Is that still in here? Oh, we don't have to have a black pudding. Grenade.
But you know we will have a 9th level spell scroll of death by 1,000 cuts. So
I don't. Wait a second. I don't
All
trust
of-
any scrolls now.
I think Oliver should hold on to that.
I want to take that and then
What do
no,
I?
I'll put the flask of many things in the hole for now. But like yeah, like everything is
Put
other
everything
than
in the
the
hole.
cloak of billowing, which we already have. The sword of defense is already over there, and then the general is already like combined.
I'm just gonna say you're gonna get the flask of many things and you're not gonna take a drink from it.
Not yet.
He has the deck of many things and he hasn't drawn a card from it yet.
Wait a second. Is that what the flask of many things is? Oh, I thought it was
It's
just like
different. It's
I
different.
did think about it,
It's
but I want to get
different
out of
but
this
similar.
situation first.
Yeah, we're
So
not
I'll be
trying to
like,
just
yeah.
mess around here. We're just grabbing what we can, and we're
Oliver isn't dumb.
Yeah. I'll
Like,
give
none
you
of us
that.
are-
He has priorities.
Yeah, none of us are like.
Actually, you know what? Here, hold up.
Radire's kind of dumb, but he's also not impulsive. Most
I'm
of
at
the
the very
time.
top. I'm at the very top.
Deer's
of
a
my thing.
himbo.
Radir's absolutely a
Okay, yeah,
himbo.
no, I'm not gonna drink it. From
Yeah,
now.
no.
If I had rolled lower than like a 5, I was gonna drink it.
Alright. So we've grabbed all the stuff. Oh, you technically would have had a +5 to that save too, because you're standing next to me. So
Well,
This
that's
is like a
21.
more interpersonal
yeah, you're using it more
thing.
just to judge.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a temptation, Judge.
I got distracted as someone just walked past me with a sleeping
Right,
baby.
so we should have what? We got Scrying Stone, Scroll of Aquatic Focus, Jar of Whispers, Shield of Expression, Hat of Vermin, Flask of Many Things, Spell Scroll of Death by 1,000 Cuts. Was there anything else? Do you remember anything else?
I think,
I think
let me double check my notes, but I
think that's
think
it.
you listed everything off.
Because I wrote everything down, and that sounds like all of them.
While we're putting the stuff in the hole, do I notice the combined sword now?
Yes.
Oh, that's an interesting turn of events.
Wait, which combined sword?
So the sword, the generals combined into one, and now they're a great sword.
What? Oh, that's kind of cool. When did that?
Yeah.
When did you tell? When did that?
You told
The
us
very
that
end of
after
last time.
last session, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I
very,
made
very
we were
end,
done.
like the last.
Because
Did
he
I,
was like,
like,
you might
pop
have
off
you might have
early?
noticed it because they were in the portable hole together. So
Ah. Wow, what are they going to turn into when you combine the third one?
yeah, who knows? I'm going to
It's gonna
also
be
put on the
Cloud
cloak of
Strife.
billowing.
It's going to be a lance.
All right, you put
You
on
said
the
you're putting on the cloak.
the cloak.
Yeah, I'm putting on the cloak of billowing.
Now he's gonna walk out and be like, Reese, we come to battle.
Oh, speaking of, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, Mamu, I've come to bargain.
Oh, that's like a nat 20 to break out.
It's an 18, which with what he's up to right now is is enough. You just hear a guttural shout, almost a roar of "Who did that?"
He's like Bane. He has some juices. In hearing
shield.
that, do we want to get the defensive positions? Just
I doubt he's gonna come here, but sure.
I mean, but just in case,
yeah, I'll step forward like that to the door.
I'm gonna step to like behind, like one of these cases.
Oh well, let
where
me
I
make
can-
sure I'm within range of my.
All right.
Within my aura.
So
Yeah, there we go.
I'm going to wait until I'm going to ready. Can I ready a thing?
Yeah.
So I'm going to ready until he tries to push on the door. And then spike growth.
Okay.
So if
Are
he
you
comes to
guys
this
running
door-
around doing this, or are you trying to be a little stealthy?
I just stepped back. Essentially, is all I did.
Yeah.
So
I'm just, I don't think we're like running around doing this. I feel like just
No.
like all
we're
in
just
my mind, I'm
moving
just,
into
like,
place and prepping.
moving into
so
place just.
we're
in
not
case.
necessarily trying to be stealthy, but we're not like rushing erratically.
Okay, roll me a stealth check. I'm gonna say at disadvantage.
For all of us.
Cool. I have double disadvantage.
4.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
But my disadvantage
4s!
gives me the 4. All got 4s.
Oh no. Wow.
I don't care.
Like we weren't stealthy before.
We're not trying to be stealthy. This is just to see if he notices us.
Yeah, that was just to see if he noticed from down the hall, but
Yeah.
he got a 20.
Yeah.
Not a nat
And we
20, but a 20.
we got 3 4s.
All right, he's
He's
gonna
throwing all the stuff in the portable.
he's gonna kick down the door.
Cool. So the spike growth
Spike
goes
growth.
up in front of Ser Ridire.
Okay. Spike growth.
40 feet.
Oh yeah.
So it fills this room and the hallway.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're going into it. Let's roll for initiative.
Woo! He said the thing.
might be able to talk your way out of this.
All right,
You have
it's supposed to have
advantage.
me roll advantage.
So do it again.
Oh, no. So because I have the roll advantage selected in the special options. And
So
when I
that
hover
was your-
over it, it shows that it rolled 2d20s and it's only showing the higher one.
Oh.
And I had that selected before, so I must have put it in when I first got the shield. So
I
those
see.
low rolls are just me rolling low both times. So we're good.
Oh, okay.
That's cool that it does that automatically and doesn't show both rolls. That's cool.
That is cool.
Yay.
Oh, I need
Okay.
I keep forgetting I have to click on my token and then roll in it. It's dumb.
Well, you can just... I can do it.
He can put us in there because he didn't create the thing before we rolled anyways, so he has to
Yeah.
change all the numbers.
Oh.
So, there.
You got a 22.
And then Panda got a 10,
You got a 5,
and Ridire somehow got a 5.
which is fine. I
All right,
don't need to go first.
So he pushes it up. You get your free action of casting the spike growth, and now it's your turn, Talamh.
I stay where I am and I say, we have no quarrel with ye.
All right.
You cast a spike growth.
Well, I don't want him like stay
to
where
rush
you
at
are.
us. Yeah.
Okay.
Stay where you are. We have no quarrel with ye.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. He stands in the doorway and says, "Did you barricade me in? Where's
didn't know.
Lady Zamed?" That'll be his turn.
Okay.
You do notice that he looks a little bit bigger. His eyes look like Vegeta's when the blood vessel pops.
He's a shifter.
That
But
if
he's
you
Ve-
get
but
that
he's Vegeta, so he's gonna go down
DBZA
like a-
reference.
yeah, he's Vegeta, so he's gonna go down like a bitch.
Oh.
I mean, he's not, Krillin.
I got defeated by a low-class warrior, his half-breed son, and an obese man with a sword. My day's just going wonderful.
All right, Oliver, you're up. They took the Dragon Ball.
Doesn't make a bit of difference, guys. The balls are in there.
All
I'm
right,
going
everybody
to-
duck,
with
because I'm
him
about to
asking
turn
that.
left, and I don't want to hit you with my dick. That's Vegeta's best line.
Is that Dragon Ball Z abridged?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Oliver, what are you doing?
Look around you. Does it look like we would know where she is?
Ridire, what are you doing?
Yeah. I haven't seen her. Something's going on, though.
Okay, Talamh, you're up.
Yeah, I certainly didn't barricade you in your room.
Roll a persuasion check. You're not lying.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
All right. He looks at the three of you and goes stomping away, cursing, screaming under his, not under his breath, out loud.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta
Yeah,
hurt.
he just walked through the spike growth.
Did you put it through the doorway? I
no.
thought you had it here to the edge.
Well, it goes 40 feet. Would the
I mean, it
door-
has
would
to
the
go
wall
40
stop
feet.
it?
You know what? It went up on the ceiling and the walls.
Okay, so it was just in this room. Then yeah.
Because so I don't want him to like be hurt if he
'Cause
decides to leave.
If you want him to be hurt, he can turn right back around and...
No, I don't. The whole point was for him to not fight us.
Not
If we
scared
could
to
avoid
fight
it.
him, but we don't need to.
Yeah. That's,
I wanna
that's
go
what
to-
I was thinking.
I want to go watch him fight in Wilwick. He's got to stay alive.
So he goes stomping off. A few seconds later, you do hear the sound of what sounds like a goblin's head being crushed.
Pretty.
All right. Put that turn order away.
Wow, we just talked our way out of a combat. Surrender now, and you shall not be harmed.
It's the first time that's
Episode
happened since
2.
what? Like, yeah, episode
3?
6?
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked ourselves out of a few combats.
Yeah. The
And
It's
then
just a lot of
there's
the times
Blood Clan
people, it's either non-intelligent things or
That's true.
the cult that it refuses to back down. So
And then Ser Ridire, Mr. Rogers, the one cultist.
yeah,
Yep.
And then there was Oliver. I'm bored, acid ball.
Yeah, easy.
Oh, that needs to be a shirt. I'm bored
no.
acid ball.
That's like
okay. Well, back to the cabin to collect our things, and then let's bounce, I guess.
Could we? Okay, I've got an idea. Could we take the steed and try to find the Dalls, and maybe we could whisk them away to the capital?
If we sleep through the rest of the night, we can.
It is a matter of if we want to try and stay here and risk whatever that comes and finish the rest, or if we want to.
All right. We're
Oh wait, no, I have Find Greater Steed prepared. I called
Oh.
that out as one of the ones I keep prepared. So
Yeah.
Oliver can polymorph into a spider while we try and ride with us.
yeah, we can do that.
It depends on how long, though. I can only do 4 hours. And then I'll be
I
very,
mean, they
very
couldn't have
spent.
gotten far, so if we're just trying to catch up with them, one use should probably be enough.
I'm gonna say this whole encounter has probably taken an hour, maybe.
Oh, they can't have gotten that far then.
No, they can't have gotten far. I mean, even at full gallop.
I mean, they were probably pushing the horses
Yeah,
decently, but yeah.
Not
Yeah,
really.
let's-
I mean, maybe once the mansion collapsed, but
but it probably would have been out of sight by the time that happened. They might have heard it though.
I mean, do Dovin and Nesta really know the extent of Talamh's powers?
not even a little.
Okay. So they don't think it was her that collapsed it.
They just hear. Yeah, so let's go grab our things and I'll summon. I didn't name my steed.
Copernicus.
No.
But
Its name
Barnaby.
will be. I'm going to name it. Fluffy Kittens. No. Reginald.
We're having this conversation as we're walking. I'm
Yeah, I
assuming.
kind of
Yeah.
figured.
We're walking out of the rubble of this mansion.
Just
So what do you
bantering.
think we should name it's just casual, average, everyday.
Yeah, I think you should name him Copernicus.
And
I-
I personally
Reg-
really like
Reginald.
the idea of like a Barnaby, type of situation.
Barnaby could be pretty cool. I named my plant Robert. Just walking around.
Oh, I'll combine them both. A Barnabas.
Barnabas. Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
its
Pretty
name
good
will
one.
be
I'm a
Barnabas.
big fan of that one.
I like Barnabas.
Okay. I will summon Barnabas. You collect your things from the cabin, and let's
Alright,
get away
alright.
from here. I guess if
Alright.
we wanted to collapse the house some more, but
Um,
it's
Um,
not.
I'm gonna change out of party clothes back into our average.
if I collapse the house, I kind of whisk us away to the capital.
Yes. Okay.
All right. You gather your things. You collect Barnabas to get you.
Yeah, I will use my 1 4th level spell slot that thank goodness I didn't use, and I will summon Barnabas.
You
And I will pat him on the back and say, "You did so good, buddy. You did so good."
It's good to have you back. I'm sorry we put you into so much pain.
he neighs at you with a lack of caring, cause
It's a celestial spirit.
Yeah. There's not a lot of feeling that he remembers from his previous existence. Something about the spell that it wipes the memory of the last half hour before their demise.
Ah.
Well, are we ready to go then?
Yes.
I'm gonna into a spider and just kind of crawl onto Ridire's armor.
I don't
I'm
like
just gonna
it. I
kind of
had it
crawl.
happen to me today. Was that you?
I'm gonna crawl up, and I'm just gonna kind of just to the edge / inside, so that the wind won't really affect me. There's like
Right
a little
there.
wind barrier.
It was right there. I looked down and it was right there.
That's fine. There's a mouse in my house again, so we're in similar situations.
Ugh.
Diatomaceous earth will take care of a lot of arachnids and arthropods.
So,
But not mice, I think they're too big.
yeah, you guys take off, going at a
Follow it.
full gallop, takes about an hour or so to catch up.
Oh, we're flying.
Oh, you're flying. How fast is your speed?
It's 90.
Oh, good lord. Okay, it takes about half an hour. And it's still 3:30, 4 o'clock at this point. So it's pitch black. It's really difficult to see. And
Fly low above the road.
Yeah, we're not flying so high that we're way above
Yep.
the trees.
no, what
We're
I'm saying is that the carriage of the dolls is
Far.
not moving at a very quick speed because, they've already
Oh,
broken an axle on the road in the daytime. So while they're told to get away, they aren't going to go too quickly because it's a bad road. And so you're able to catch up and land
Swoop down next to them, yeah.
next to them, and they come to a stop, and Esta gets out. Is everything okay? What's going on?
I'm gonna kind of crawl out onto Ridire's arm and then propel down with the a web just string down, hit the ground and back up into myself.
Oh dear.
And it is we took care of some problems.
And
Are you guys all right in here?
I think so. Yeah, we got our stuff and we left just like you said to.
unfortunately, I think any goodwill that may have remained with Lady Zamed has collapsed, along with her house.
And maybe her skull.
Oh,
Maybe.
oh my. And Dovin at this point gets out and, what did you do?
Me?
And all of you.
We fixed a problem.
You killed a very powerful businesswoman.
Who said anything about killing?
I'm inferring from the inflections I'm hearing.
The house killed her.
collapsed.
Did you have anything to do with it?
Me?
Well, we
No,
were
I did not.
there.
Saw it happen.
Right, so I guess. Well, they saw it happen.
Anyways, she was sacrificing people in the basement, and you were
That is
probably
something-
next.
that's-
So let's
she
get
was,
out of here.
She was what?
Yeah.
They were dragging people from a full other continent away, and then we had to put them to that.
Yeah, your pirate friend, he was dragging people in sacks.
Okay, first of all, not a friend. He was disgusting.
He's gone.
Was
Don't
is
worry
the key
about that.
word.
He-
Well,
Because,
yep, he's gone too. So no
Mother,
longer
you'll
a
be very
problem.
proud of me. We took care of him like Booker would.
He was the main shipping channel that we used to go overseas. This is...
He
Fun
was
fact
bringing
about businesses is they can still operate without an asshole at the top. So
people. Right.
all that shipping's probably still going to be okay, and you might be in a ripe opportunity to take it over yourself.
Ah, look at that.
Business opportunities, yes.
Don't let this one slip away.
I will work on the paperwork as soon as we are safe.
See,
Oh.
look at that. All of a
Speaking of
sudden,
which-
he said things are a good thing.
We might be safe sooner than you think. Can I take... How many people can I take with me? Transport via plants.
Transport
This-
via plants.
This spell creates a magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant within range and another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence. For the duration, any creature can step into the target plant and exit. Oh, so there's no limit to how many people can get through.
It's just the
Or
time,
creatures.
just the time duration.
Yeah,
Yes.
Probably what, like 1 minute or something, or
A
Then
round.
one round.
one
Yeah.
round. Oh,
Six
So
that's
as
enough
long as
time
we
for
all,
6
like-
seconds.
As long as we don't dawdle, we can all get through.
Yeah, but the way
Would you-
5th edition works with speed and everything, it technically could be an infinite amount of people.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Well, technically no, because they'd have to anyone further than the amount farther the speed out that they could dash in one round.
well, what
So
you
it's
could do is shrink
about 60
yourself
feet
down and
out.
stick yourself in a jar, and then just have
Yeah.
a line of people having each other.
It's as many people as can fit within like 60 feet without doing a lot of extra.
And technically,
crazy
you can
stuff.
travel instantaneously on the peasant highway.
Question: is it big enough for the carriage to just drive through?
It is a 10-foot. As long
Yeah.
as the tree is big enough.
I'm
One
gonna
second,
say
guys.
no, not the carriage itself.
I gotta take a call. 1 second.
I will ask our parents. Are you very attached to this carriage?
No, I mean we have others.
Okay,
As
because
long as Reginald is coming with us.
Oh, I don't think that would be a
I'm
problem.
happy I didn't name my horse Reginald now. Yeah, we can bring. Yeah, it's just the carriage will be. Talamh can get everyone home. We just. The
How?
carriage wouldn't- You'll see.
Not
I-
super hard.
Your daughter's
Something.
capable of far more than you could possibly imagine.
I'm starting to realize that. Yes. You have a keen business sense to you, Ser Ridire.
Yeah, yeah. And I like to Oliver. I'm just not an idiot.
Just out of curiosity before we go.
No, curiosity
how-
just left.
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm-
she's
I'm
just
here.
back. What do you mean?
Right, you guys will never say that phrase and not think of me.
Nope.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, were you aware of Lady Zamed working with this cult?
What
There's
cult?
been-
Of the werewolfy people.
You're that dense. Okay, so there is a massive cult called the Sanguine Saints. They are trying to bring back some pretty bad stuff, so we're. Long story short, she was working with them, doing some not great things, maybe taking over / destroying the world.
She was
But,
she was working with the werewolf army that's been taking
Correct,
over.
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
Right.
God.
And it seems many of the people that you have aligned yourself with are as well.
Or at the very least are complicit.
Is that what the colors were and why you were asking about the color of tie?
Yes, of course. I mean, this seems pretty obvious.
I just am working to make money for my family.
No, I understand that. But maybe you should think about what friends you're trying to make a little bit before you make them.
Well, I never had a problem with the king and queen. Obviously, some of the business people that, rule in these areas and run their businesses did. He takes the tie off and throws it on the ground.
Look,
Oh,
here's the
good
deal.
idea.
we don't have to tell anybody that you were somewhat complicit with what happened, or at least involved with it in some way. None of this has to be brought up. As long as this doesn't happen again.
Well, it.
No. I don't want anything to do with a werewolf uprising.
Good.
That's
We have
not.
nothing to worry about.
You're fighting werewolves?
Oh yes,
Aye.
it's not hard.
We've killed a fair many.
Oh, Lord.
At least 3.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Well, but there was what, like 500 of them at the.
We
Well,
took
that's-
out, yeah,
There-
That's at least
what?
3.
took out that army. We took out that army over there, and then we killed the.
But it wasn't all
the-
werewolves in the army. There was lots of goblins and trolls.
And ogres.
Esta is just starting to hyperventilate.
And
She's fine.
cultists.
She's fine. No, don't worry. Talamh, do you want to? Talamh,
Yeah,
excuse me. It's been a weird weekend. Can we? Do you want to bring them home?
Yeah, let's go home.
Let's get the horses too.
Yeah, we're going to. I need you to unbridle the horses, and take them off the carriage. You can get a new carriage. It's broken anyway.
Yeah.
And
We'll strap all the luggage to the horses, and
I'm gonna kind of aside to Esta and just be like, what you're about to see is just a little bit about what your daughter can do. I don't think you understand how capable she is. She may be one of the strongest of us all.
I feel like underestimating people is the theme of the evening, so let's get this done and reevaluate
the
a
way you
lot of
started
stuff.
talking. No, the way Oliver started when he said that, it just what I thought was, you're traveling through another dimension. Dimension not only of sight and sound, but mind.
The
scary door.
The Twilight Brigade.
So is everybody ready?
Dovin at this
Ready?
point is just staring blankly ahead. He is reevaluating
He's
a lot.
realizing the consequences of his repercussions of his I don't know where I'm going with that.
The repercussions of the
Consequences of his
consequences of his
Of
actions.
his yeah, there we go.
The consequences of your treachery.
I was
The
trying to use the
consequences
word
are so intense they have
consequences
repercussions.
and repercussions at the same time.
I love it though.
Re-
That's a great band name.
Repercussions.
That is a
Consequences.
That is a great indie band name. The repercussions of the consequences of your
consequences of the
actions.
Wow.
Actually, that's pretty great.
I would listen to them.
I would.
So, is everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Really, do we
Captain.
want to just get to the back just to make sure if anybody
Yes,
tries
we'll
to
usher
stagger,
everyone
we
through.
can. All right.
I take a deep breath. Head goes down, and it goes back, and it tilt all the way up, and my face is blank white again. And I walk up to the largest tree in front of me that matches the tree that we have at our home in the garden. And the phase shimmer appears. Everybody through now.
I start ushering.
We usher them through.
All right. Everybody goes through,
And I go through.
and as Talamh steps through, the portal shimmers for just a second, and you are back in the capital. In your childhood, well, half of your childhood home.
In my maker's home.
Yes. And it is
That's just
still
freaking out right now.
Yeah, Esta is just you watch her just like zombie walk to a overgrown garden bench.
I'll cast calm emotions on everybody coming through the portal.
Okay. And she just sits down and looks at you and Talamh says, you've been through a lot.
I go sit next to her. I don't have the heart to tell her that her child doesn't exist. So I'll just pretend to be her for pretty much ever.
I mean, half exists.
Well, yeah. But I do try. Been through a lot, and you see I've changed, but how are you? Are you doing okay?
That is to be determined. But that is not your job to worry about.
Oh, I very much think it is.
No.
As long as I am breathing, I will make sure that you are okay.
That's very sweet, but I think you have bigger things to be focused on right now.
Well, keeping you okay is part of that. As long as we can keep the world from going to pieces, then you'll be alright.
Yes, and we won't be leaving the capital anytime soon. We'll stay inside the walls.
It's probably
Blue
for the
walls.
best.
I think it's time for some sleep.
What time is it anyway?
Well, seeing as how the sun is starting to come out, it looks like it might be about 5.
Son, did we completely dispel the thing?
Wow.
Still roll a perception check.
I'm not even gonna bother. I can't see the sky.
Yeah.
19.
19. 21.
Wow, you guys are rolling hot.
There is still a red tint to the sky. It is not completely cleared, but the sun is coming out. One of the moons is starting to dip below the horizon, and it is pure white.
Right, boys.
All right. This called for Oliver up top.
What does that mean? I'm just trying to...
Just slap your hand against. It's an old thing. You kids these days.
Okay, I'm just gonna kind of like
There we go.
tap my hand
Okay.
against his. That's just weird.
That was groovy.
And in the morning, mother, I want to see the wee bairn. Which means child.
He'll be very confused.
Well,
This will
how
take
old
some
is he?
explaining to do.
How old is he now?
He's still... Crap. What did I say he was? 3?
Is he?
That old? I thought he was still
Wow.
a baby.
Could have
I
sworn
thought
he
he was just a baby when we first saw him.
He was a toddler. I mean, he could talk a little bit,
Well,
not
he
not
does
3.
say Taviv.
Yeah, he says
Oh.
Tavid.
Okay.
Taviv. So
For some reason, I
Oh.
remembered her carrying out a baby, like actual baby.
no,
But maybe I was
he's
just misinterpreting what you were saying.
Yeah, he's a little bit older than that. I think he was like 1.5 or 2.
So he's
I
like
don't
2.
Remember, my kid didn't talk till he was 4, so
I mean, to a 2-year-old, he probably
Everyone's
won't even
huge.
notice that much of a difference because everyone looks old. Yeah.
Yeah. He only met you once too, so
Hi. So it's fine.
yeah. Oh yeah, he'll be okay.
I'm gonna help get the horses to the stable, and also I'll let Barnabas settle up in the stable. And
Okay.
then I'm going to sleep.
I am exhausted. I mean, I've had part of a rest, but
Yeah, we had half of a rest.
I am tapped out of almost all of my healing.
I have a 5th, a 6th, a 7th, 2/3, 2 second, 1 first. So I'm okay on spells ish.
Don't have cure wounds prepared, otherwise I could cast cure wounds. That's about the only spell slots I've got left. I guess I could cast over vitality again. So
I have
I'm
no
all out of
sorcery
5th and
points.
6th level slots.
No sorcery points.
Mm.
No channel divinity.
We could have beaten Reese, but
I guess
we
I
would have been
didn't use
tapped
my
out
channel.
afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have stuff that would have, especially if
Yeah,
he was
no,
like
we
a
have
barbarian or
enough
something.
resources that we would have been okay, but depending on how much he can dish out.
Oh, you
but-
just put him in that thought cage again.
Mm-hmm. I had that. I was planning on that actually. If he had tried to attack us, I would have mental prison.
And I have enough spell slots for smites, so I mean, it wouldn't have been. I just am mostly down to first level spell slot.
If you had fought him, he would have wiped the floor with you guys.
Really?
You think so?
I think so.
So we need to do a what if episode. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, write
Oh,
down
that-
all of your abilities or your stats and everything right now.
Oh, the floor just would have collapsed under him. It would have been fine.
Fair enough.
I forget that that mental prison just always does 5d10 damage at least.
Wow.
Even if they make the save, they just take the 5d10. And then if they fail the save, then they're trapped. And if they try to leave, they take 10d10.
Jeez.
Good lord.
I like mental prison.
Wow. I mean, I would like to
Good
attack
spell.
with it, but I don't want it against me. Horrifying.
All right. So, everybody goes to sleep for the night for the required 8 hours or minus a few.
Recover 6 hit dice, 9 spell slots, channel divinity,
Oh, I
all of that,
no.
everything.
Ooh.
It took a while to load this time.
Boom.
So many spell slots left.
I always track my stuff through Beyond.
All right. The late morning calls, and you all wake up rested in various guest rooms of the Dall family home.
Sleep in my tiny bed.
Yeah.
Meet up. Should we take a exact inventory of what some of these items might do that we obtained? We know the names of them, but capabilities.
There's all the people. Oh my gosh, look at our old tokens.
I love it.
This is when we were doing chibis. Oh, we're so
Yep.
small compared to them.
I know.
It's even brightly colored like a dollhouse.
I still love that I made an entire house based on the Clue Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. That's what it reminded me of. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a 1-for-1 copy. I downloaded blueprints.
All right.
I played a Kids on Bikes one shot, and he just used the Simpsons house.
I don't know which one of these is my bedroom, but I'm.
Oh, your bedroom's up on the second floor.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going up in the corner, and that represents
I was-
where I'm.
Okay.
Out
The
for
ballroom is here. This is the observatory. And then
yeah,
the
I'm just-
library, the study. I don't remember what these two are. The dining room and the kitchen. Okay. So, go ahead. You guys tell me what you're doing.
eating breakfast.
I'm gonna go shock all of the people who work here by showing up and being old.
Ridire is very tired because after the adrenaline wore
Well,
off.
Yeah, after
He was-
when I wake up.
Well, no, I'm saying this after we wake up. Still, I'm still tired.
No Nero. He is gone.
Nero's
I got-
left.
Just after the adrenaline wore off before I fell asleep, it's just
For some reason, I have 9 gemstones in my inventory. I should have sold those. We get those darn gauntlets or bracers of defense.
Ridire, if I may I borrow the portable hole for a moment? I just want to kind of take stock of what we
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
and
of course,
Get
yeah.
a little bit more of a read on things that we might have.
Did we
Yeah.
leave the sword of defense back home or back at
We left
Lady
it there.
Samantha's
We did.
house?
Yes.
It's either Reese has it or it's bent up on the floor next to where he kicked through the door.
It's
It's a
probably
magical
for the
item,
best.
so could it be?
So it's laying on the floor and there's a sword-shaped hole in the door.
Yeah, basically.
That's probably for the best.
It's laying on the floor with a door broken on top of it where the frame broke.
Whoa.
Perfect spot for a cursed weapon in the collapsed
Hey.
remains of an old home.
Some goblin is going to be
that-
checking out the rubble and end up with a lot of AC for a goblin.
Oh, he's not gonna be able to
His
attack.
will save is going to mean he's going to only dodge for the rest of his
He
life.
won't be able to
Goblin.
attack with it.
That goblin better be somebody's
I mean,
character.
every
next
once in a
campaign.
while he'll be able to do something else, but their will saves typically aren't high.
That's
so.
amazing.
I want that goblin to be somebody's character next campaign. Somebody just shows up with the sword of defense and is just
I
a
would-
goblin.
If the next campaign's in the same world, I will play that character.
Okay, we have
Goblin
Ian.
rogue with the sword of defense. I will commit right now.
Okay. Wait, for World Weave or for the
No,
next?
for like
for
the,
the
next
next-
one that
if
Chuck
we do
does.
one
If
in
he does
this
one
world.
in this universe again, I will play that goblin.
All of my campaigns from now until the end of time will take place in Damodar. Just different continents, different time periods. I'm pulling a Mercer on that one.
I
Just
will
so you
maybe
guys-
play that goblin then.
I
Just
think
so you
it's
guys
more
know.
fun because there's a lot of connection.
Damodar is part of the World Weave universe.
Oh.
I'm happy. So, all right, what do you want to know, Oliver?
I'm gonna identify the jar of many things.
Okay. It is
Jar, flask of many things.
Last one.
flask of many things. It is super magical. You get the sense that drinking from it will give you a different type of liquid each time. Pouring something out of it will produce water. And it never runs out.
We have 2 flasks of endless water.
So if you pour from it, it's a flask of endless water, but drinking directly from it will provide a liquid of some kind that may have some benefit other than just relieving you of your thirst.
Cool.
Oh my gosh, it's the coffee machine SCP.
Does
It
it?
is. That's literally what I was thinking about.
Does it only affect if you? Does it only take effect if you swallow it?
I'm sorry. I actually wrote this down. It pours out a pint of liquid, and upon drinking it, it takes effect. You have to consume the drink.
The drinking
Okay.
implies, yeah, you gotta swallow.
And then I'm going to identify Shield of Expression and Hat of Vermin.
All right, so the Shield of Expression is a shield that has a face on it, and you can use a bonus action to alter the face's expression.
Sick.
That's it.
Yeah,
I should equip it. I can dual wield shields.
The wall.
and the Hat of Vermin
Oh gosh.
has 3 charges. While holding the hat, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and speak a command word that summons your choice of a bat, a frog, or a rat. The summoned creature magically appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and isn't under your control. It behaves as any ordinary creature of its kind and disappears after 1 hour or when it drops to 0 hit points. It
Would I know
regains
if it
all
was, like-
expended charges daily at dawn.
Would I know if it's like the same creature like every time? Like, is it possible to like train it over periods of time?
This one, so the hat itself looks like one of those rat flails,
Got it.
but in the shape of a witch's hat. And
Okay.
it summons a rat.
The
Oliver's
majority
going
of
to
her
be... Go ahead.
the majority of her magical collection was crappy gimmicky stuff.
Yeah.
Oliver is going to be Mr. Babinski from Coraline with his circus rats.
That's,
Not-
I wanted to ask if I
Not
could
the
put
rat flail. What is it? What is that terrible rat combo thing? The Rat King?
Are you talking about the Rat King?
Oh, the rat.
Yeah,
Oh, the
it's
Rat
a
King,
rat.
yeah.
It's a rat king,
Where
but
the
in the
tails are
shape
tied
of
together.
a witch's hat.
Oh.
Gross.
It's awful.
Cool. Do I know if it like the creature maintains like a memory system? Like, is it the same rat every time?
No, it's a
Or-
different rat every time.
Oh, okay. I was hoping I could have a pet rat.
Not that way.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of look at it again. She really. Oof. I'm gonna get out and just gonna fold it up.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go back
to be honest,
find Ridire.
she thought that our fake stone was amazing, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
probably
She thought it was
Yeah.
a luck stone, which admittedly would be amazing.
well, it would be, and we did put a lot of effort into it. We did, didn't we?
Sure.
I'm gonna go back to Ridire and say it's pretty much all trash.
Yeah, but at least I have this, and I'm just gonna like swish the cloak.
You know what? That is probably like honestly the one cool thing there, other than the general. But you know, it does make me
care about the general.
nervous about the quality of the 9th level spell scroll.
Yeah, maybe we don't use it. Maybe we sell it all.
We could sell it. We should sell it to that water elf guy who tried to
That-
me off for.
Yeah, that Stooty dude.
Yeah,
Should do that.
the guy who he gave me the air of like a used carriage salesman.
Can I try to think about if I've ever heard of any sort of spell called Death by 1,000 Cuts?
Sure, roll an Arcana check.
25.
You've heard of basic, not level 9 ones, but, you know, first level spells and second level spells that, are known as Death of 1,000 Cuts. And they cause, flying daggers to appear around a point you choose within range.
Wonder
And
if-
basically creates a whirlwind of daggers. Yeah.
Wonder if the scroll causes it to be centered on you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, maybe.
I mean, you can read the scroll, and it doesn't. It doesn't center on you. You can still point it at what you want.
Is there anything weird or fishy about the way it's worded? Like, does it seem like this is going to probably harm me or somebody else?
They
But-
are
that I care
sentient flying daggers.
Got it.
Ooh.
Got it. So,
Oh.
after reading this might not be great for us.
Yeah. It's okay.
We should probably just we could probably get a good amount of money for
I
this.
mean,
So
just the fact that it's magical.
here's the full. Are you identifying or just
I'm just reading.
reading?
I'm not identifying.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what you know.
They're sentient, which means that they could backfire potentially. I don't know. I didn't. I identified the other ones of these. I didn't identify.
It's
this
up
one,
to
so-
you if you want to hold on to it. I'm not heartbroken if we get rid of it.
I might be able to tomorrow. I might look at it closer. But if we want to try to find some place today to sell some of this other stuff,
We could head down to the Wand of Lightning and pawn all this crap off.
I think that's a great idea.
either that or that would involve going back to the Feywild. I was going to say we could give it.
The necklace that I found, did it have any sort of magical aura?
Roll an Arcana check.
Seven.
No.
Alright.
I'd also like to take a trip down to the Blind Druid.
Seems worth it. I think we do need to. Let's take a day.
Yeah,
I
I feel like we've
We deserve a
earned-
day.
I feel like we've earned a few well-earned comforts.
But after today, we need to figure out what we're
Salted
doing because there are several directions and much more that we think directions we could go. A lot more that we know now.
Do you think the other contraption is in Haddonfield?
If there are only two, that seem most likely.
I just don't exactly feel comfortable going to the belly of the beast right now.
Tonight, we should scry an acolyte again and see what she's going.
Idea.
Good idea.
So let's go sell things and visit places.
Catching up with old friends and selling off tchotchkes. How do you say tchotchkes with a Scottish accent?
Ah, tchotchkes.
With tchotchkes. Oh, I can't do it. That's not a word you're ever gonna say.
It'd be hard to be a Scottish Jew.
Oh, right.
Just because of the speaking alone, nothing else.
Right, I'm spitzing just thinking about it. Having to say things like L'chaim.
Ah, L'chaim.
Actually, that one works a little bit.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, you know, you get the phlegm. L'chaim. Oh, aye.
Ach, nein.
Ach, Macbeth, yeah, no.
It's better than a Welshman.
All
How do
right.
you spell L'chaim? L-A phlegm.
And back on focus now. All right, so you take the day to go to various places. Where do you want to start?
You pawn off. Well, which one's closer? The Blind Druid or the Wand of Lightning?
Wall of Lightning, I think, was up in these upper districts.
Ah. And then Oliver can go to the lady who heated her furnace with her wyvern and give her an old wink with the dragon eye. She'll be so freaking out about it.
Has Oliver switched back to the Plague Doctor mask?
I have,
Or you go...
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you were
I
wearing
have.
the other one.
Hey, look at the king. The king and queen are the biggest of all. Whoa! Half the
Should
city got
we,
destroyed.
we want to take a day off. I was going to ask
Yeah.
if we should give them an update, but
We'll do it.
We will.
tomorrow.
oh, we should figure out. We need to figure out. There was people we sent to, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
Do you think the skies were like that everywhere? What you've been describing them?
I feel like everyone's going to have seen that the sun coming up, and they're going to know something's...
But I mean, from the other.
Changing.
Are
Do
you-
you
are
think
you
it looks
talking
like
about
that on
the
the other
wall?
continent?
Oh, I don't know.
That is something we. Could
If it's an
definitely
actual,
ask.
like, otherworldly effect, I believe it would, but
Hmm.
I guess it's possible it could be contained here. I feel like if they're negating the power of the goddess, that's going to be evident everywhere. Let me make sure I don't have anything to pawn off, and maybe I'll go check in on the people that we teleported back.
I do have these 9 jewels. Gemstones I could sell off.
I will give you guys this blood red gem necklace. Who wants that?
Ooh.
You can take that, and if you want to sell that, I'll go to the to where the teleportation circle is and check in with the mage guy that runs it. What's his name? I don't remember his name.
I want to. Who has the map?
Oh, I don't. I probably still have it.
Yeah.
That reminds me. That's what I was doing. I was
Oh,
taking
yes.
the translation stone, and I was making a map, like a topographical map. So now we have a copy of it
Wild
on a
one.
big piece of parchment.
Okay.
If you don't mind, Talamh, could I have the map?
Here you go.
Thank you. I just want to study it and see if I can understand more about maybe where some of these other contraptions are, or central points.
I unfurl my copy. Whoosh. I've got one myself.
Good. Then I might make a stop later somewhere.
Somewhere?
That's somewhere, but it depends on what happens.
Okay. I believe you.
I want to spend a couple hours, I want to say, trying to see if I can discern where either other big points of interest to the cult are from this map, or where another one of these contraptions might be, if it has any notes about where items they need might be, stuff like that.
Okay. Let's start with Oliver, because that one's pretty easy. So, roll me...
It was gonna get complicated, so...
Oh, I know.
I had other plans.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, let's start... So, with that, looking at the map, we're gonna bounce back to Ridire. Roll me a insight check and a survival check.
14 and 5.
Okay, so the map does most of the work for you. You can clearly see the area that is occupied territory within the red here. Wimmick. Yeah. Is clearly labeled as a point of interest. And that is located... Yep, that is located here. And
Very
so...
northeast.
Yep, and just outside of it is a point... is a landmark point. You know that the old couple came from 5, which is Hasto. Right here.
Okay.
Where?
In the southern region.
Oh, and they were acting all haughty, like we're these south people are stupid, but they're from the farthest place south.
They live in the farthest place south.
What jerks. We kill them next.
I'm pretty sure time will do that for us.
And then obviously there is here as the major point of
Is there a similar monument marker by Wimmick that there was by that there is by where we know Lady Zemed's house to be? Are they similar markings?
No, it's more of she marked down some kind of a little star, hey, pay attention to this place.
Got it.
Just as a point of interest, but not anything ornate written on it. And then right now, the entire northwest region is completely left alone. there is an X on an area right here.
That's where the castle was.
Oh, that's where the blood keep was.
That's where the keep was.
Yep. It looks like there might have been a note of interest there, but it's been crossed out.
Okay. After that, I want to try to go to like trying to think, maybe the castle, someplace, or we've met the head of the army
Yes.
before, correct? I want to try to find them
Okay.
if I can, using my insignia that I still have.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you go to the capital or the castle, and you ask to speak with Con O'Dwyer, and he, that they wait a few minutes, and then this very, Prince Charming-esque figure walks into the room and... Ah, yes. The Twilight Brigade! Back again! What can I do for you?
I just had something of interest. I'm sure it would probably just be me at this point, because the others...
Mm-hmm. He didn't learn your name.
Okay. It's, the rest of us are also in town, but we've just come back from some business. We've gone to visit Lady Zemed, if you are familiar. And, we have some information that maybe we'd like to share in the next couple days.
Please, any insight you can give us would be more than helpful.
I'm gonna pull out the map. I'm gonna kind of just show it to him. This is something we did find there. It appears that they are focusing on these points here. So those might be good places for whatever you have available to maybe scout as well. But I'm sure we'll talk about this and get you guys up to speed with what we all know and everything soon. I just wanted to come ahead and make you guys aware of what we had been up to.
Well, thank you. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
14.
He is clearly holding the map upside down before handing it off to Hardhelm, his second in command.
Does Hardhelm seem like he's definitely the brains here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of shift my focus to him. Look at
her. Sorry, Hardhelm.
Shari Hardhelm. Got it. It's been a while.
Yep. Been a while.
Oh, don't do that here. I'm sure you will.
We'll take care of it. We'll meet you when you're ready.
Thank you. I'll talk to the others and just make sure that everything is on the right foot. It's been a long weekend, so they're taking a day.
Yeah, we get it. Just try not to take too long. Any insight would be helpful, and
don't worry.
Better conversation.
We're a pretty focused and driven group, so I'm sure within the next couple of days we'll be up here. Did you? I'm sure Ridire will be following up on that soon. But did you happen to find any of? We sent some people through a teleportation circle. They had been kidnapped.
Yeah, white dragonborn.
Correct.
Yeah, we got him. Well, we
all right.
Patched him up. They let us know about some evil pirate that you all stopped. I mean,
yes, he's taken care of.
Okay.
So, just basic things. talk about it more tomorrow. Lady Zamed is not the problem anymore.
Ladies
As-
is dead.
You're not here. And yes, there is some trade things here and there, but we'll let you know more people of interest and everything in a little while. I'm
Very
going
good.
to go reconnect with them. Thank you both for your time.
Yes. And O'Dwyer's very good for your input. Thank you so much, masked individual.
No problem.
Okay. All right.
Does the other one know his name?
Yeah.
Shari.
Oh yeah. She knows it. This is Oliver of the Twilight Brigade. Talamh, really quick before you gotta go.
Okay.
What are your plans?
My plans are to. I think I'm getting rid of the magic items, and I'm going to the blind druid. I'm definitely going to the blind druid.
All right. I think I want to spend a little time on the blind druid. So,
We can do that next time.
yeah, we'll do that next time. But, Ser is just pleased as punch that you would be willing to grace. He can grace you with his presence, and just how can he be of service to you?
I don't bother having my face in his direction as I'm talking to him.
Okay.
I have a bunch of magical items that you might want.
Oh, well, of course. I'll take those off of your hands for you.
And I hand him all of the knickknacks because I can't say tchotchkes in a Scottish accent.
Okay. Are you doing everything? The flask,
They said they didn't want any of it. I think Ridire already has the cloak billowing, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will put together a price list for that, because most of those are super rare items.
Jar of Whispers I wanted to keep.
Okay, well then you would have just write down what you had wanted to keep.
Yeah, let me know what you kept, and I'll put a price list together for you guys. Alright, so that's what you're doing, Talamh. And Ridire, what are you doing?
I went to the teleportation circle to check if those people made it back, but I'm assuming I just got told the same thing that Oliver just did. So
Yep.
then I would have reconvened with him.
Okay.
You don't have your seal anymore.
No,
you might not need it now.
They know who I am.
Oliver, what are you wisdom saving?
You know, this is my day off. I'm gonna pull the card.
Oh, legit card pull.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Okay, this will be what we end on. Pull a card.
Oh my
Let's
God.
see it.
I just grabbed the one from the thing there, right?
Yep.
I got Jester.
You gain 10,000, or you can draw 2 additional cards.
Would
Wow.
2,000 level me up?
I don't think so.
No.
But it would get me a lot.
Well, we don't do XP, because
Right,
we're doing
so-
milestones, so it really wouldn't have any effect. So I'm going to say you have to draw 2 additional.
Oh
no.
gosh.
Oh no.
Are we gonna? Oh no.
That one doesn't look good.
You...
An avatar of death.
Skull. You summon an avatar of... Of death. A ghostly humanoid skeleton clad in a tattered black robe and carrying a spectral scythe. It appears within 10 feet of you and attacks you, warning all others that you must win the battle alone. Well, I guess we're doing this to start off the next fight, or the next session.
Well, we could. He has to fight it alone. We could stay on and do this after Curiosity has to leave.
And I have
Unless
to
he wants
draw
to be
one
with
more
us.
real quick, too.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Ah.
I lose 10. Oh, that evens out.
Discard this card, draw from the deck again, counting both draws. If losing that much XP would cause you to lose a level, you instead lose an amount that leaves you with just enough XP
So,
to keep
yeah.
your level. So it's just a discard again, or draw again.
It's
Just one more
another
draw.
draw?
Jeez.
What is this one? Hold
Rogue.
up. Rogue. That's fitting.
A non-player
Non-pla-
character
Oh
of
my
the GM's
God.
choice becomes hostile towards you. The identity of your new enemy isn't known until the NPC or someone else reveals it. Nothing less than a wish spell or divine intervention can end the NPC's hostility towards you.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
Huh.
Well, Oliver's dead.
I could very well be right now.
It's,
Do you guys have Revivify? Does anybody have Revivify?
I don't have it prepared.
You're not even anywhere near him. Oh,
You know, I figured it. Somebody, who was it that said somebody at the beginning said, oh, he hasn't even used the actual one, so it's the day off. I had to.
all right.
And I rolled a wisdom save to see if I had to or not. So.
Oh. So,
Alright.
all right. Curiosity,
go.
we will bid you adieu for the night. We will message you if a character dies today.
Don't ruin my weekend.
We'll wait till Monday if he
Okay,
dies.
you can ruin my week.
There you go. Happy Monday. Oliver died.
No.
All right.
Catch you guys later.
Have a good night.
Night.
So let's get a battle map pulled up. Let's roll for initiative.
6.
All right, that's a 9.
Cool. So it goes first, I guess.
I don't really need to do this because there's only 2 of you, but all right. It's going to move towards you. And it's going to sweep its spectral scythe through a creature. That's just an action. It doesn't actually say. It doesn't have a 2-hit. It just deals damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
So how much do I take?
On the first one, 11.
Okay. Does it have multi-attack?
No, it does 11 slashing and 7 necrotic damage.
Got it. Okay.
All right, your turn.
I'm going to cast Mental Prison, so it needs to make an intelligence saving throw for me. Did that go? Oh, it did. We'll go with the first one. I didn't mean to hit it twice.
All right, so the first one, the 30.
Yeah.
All right, and this is
It's also,
intelligence
making it-
saving throw.
yeah, and I'm making it acid, so it's +5 on that too.
Okay, so it got a 22.
Okay, so it just takes the 35 acid damage as like an image around it, kind of like starts to form, and it just kind of like this acid kind of just forms on it a little bit, but it doesn't take hold. So, and then I'm going to it's within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
But I'm not. I don't want to do. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken spell Toll the Dead on it. So that means I believe that's a Wisdom saving throw. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I meant the D12s because it's taken damage now. There it goes. That's worse.
And so 15 necrotic.
Well, it makes a wisdom save.
Yeah. So if it's a DC 15.
And I'm assuming you're
wisdom
making
save.
it acid instead of necrotic,
So
right?
yeah, I'm gonna try to make it acid. Just, I saw a card disapparate into Schlegel, so I'm gonna not be taking much.
Yeah, so that one's 16. He just saved.
So I don't believe he takes
Yeah, this is it's
Any
a saber
damage.
suck because it's a cantrip.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. All right, it is going to use its action to disengage. And go 5, 10, and go through the wall.
Or run away? That's really weird. I thought when they appeared, they just existed to do nothing but attack the person that summoned them.
It does. So, that's its
Okay.
turn for right now. Your turn.
I'm gonna go 5, and I'm going to prepare. Can I not upcast that? Apparently, I can't upcast that. Hold on. Let me... Apparently, you can't upcast Mental Prison, or no, it doesn't have any effect if you upcast it. That's probably why.
Yeah.
I'm going to prep an acid bolt. The moment I see it, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Okay.
That'll be my turn there.
All right.
I know, and then I'll quicken spell again. And wait, no, I can't because that's a. Never mind. I was gonna heal myself, but I realized I don't have any healing cantrips. So. Wait, no, I'm using a cantrip, so I can. I'm gonna cast a quicken spell, cure second level cure wounds on myself. So that's gonna be 2d8 plus 2. That's 6 hit points I get back.
Nice.
All right, that's my turn now.
Okay. It's going to come from behind you.
Do
So,
I get to strike?
roll a
it?
perception check.
No.
Nope.
No. All right.
And so it's going to deal its 19 damage.
Still okay.
And then, so that was 5, 10. So it's going to then go through you and out the wall again. So you do have an attack of opportunity if you would like it.
It has to be with a melee weapon, right?
Yes.
Unless you have Warcaster.
I don't have
I
Warcaster.
think.
Yeah.
So I'll swipe at it with my dagger, I guess. Nope.
Nope. Wow. Okay. And it's out of sight.
I didn't realize he was in a room when he did this. I thought he was just out in the middle of the street.
I said I was going to find them, didn't I? It's
Yeah.
fine. What was the-
You're in an alleyway, so it's going through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It could be going up and down the cobblestone. You know, it's just hiding. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast 4th level cure wounds. I don't like this. 20 back.
Okay.
So that basically brings me back up to where I was this turn.
Oh, thanks, Vernon. Yeah, our camps got all messed up because Curiosity left. So can't really fix it. It's just built in that way.
I'm gonna channel divinity, which is no action, to give myself blessing of the blood drenched moons for the next 10 minutes. I have advantage on all attack rolls against a target. Oh wait, no, but that's if they're No, actually, I'm gonna make that the watchful moon because that gives me advantage on perception checks involving smell to track a creature. So I might be able to sniff it out, maybe.
Yeah.
At least worth giving it a shot.
Oh, you know that it has the scent of death attached to it.
And I'm going to once again quicken spell prep firebolt.
Okay. So on its turn, it's going to come towards you. So this time you
from
can
the
see
front?
it. Yep.
Okay, so that's going to be this plus 5, so 15 acid damage. If it hits, 17 to hit.
That'll miss. And then it will do 15 damage.
A little bit
Okay.
less that time.
And will once again pass through you. It has 60 feet of movement, so it's just going, like, darting
just
all
going-
around. Yeah,
Swipe your dagger at it, might as well. You can get
Yep.
a tiny bit of damage on it.
21 to hit.
that'll hit.
That's
Hey, three
slashing damage.
All right, your turn.
I'm I don't even know. I'm gonna prep Tasha's Mind Whip.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna prep. I'm gonna prep Tasha's Mind Whip. Acid.
You know that its AC is at least 18, so just be aware of that.
I'm trying to try to use a saving throw here instead.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that was a saving throw. I thought it was a...
All right.
I have a lot of
That's
saving
good.
throws.
That's
I have a
smart,
little bit
yeah.
extra.
As it
We
comes
don't
out, you're going to be able to do that.
So it's a DC 18 intelligence saving throw for 19 acid damage.
21.
Dang it.
But it takes half as much damage, so it was 19. So it takes, what, 9 damage?
Yeah,
If you're, 9 damage, I think. Unless you're rounding up, and then that's 10.
it's either 9
So-
or 10.
All right, 9 or 10. That's enough. You watch as you lash out psychically, and it drops its scythe to the ground, grabs its head, and it explodes.
I'm gonna take like a moment, like, that was pretty cool. I think I'd do that again, actually.
I thought the Avatar of Death was like a super terrifying thing. And I mean, it is, since it just automatically deals damage and it has a high AC. But
If it had just kept
it's-
doing that, if I hadn't had healing, I would be,
Yeah,
I'd be
You'd
in
be hurt.
not a great situation.
but it
right now.
specifically has half your hit points. That's why he asked what
Yeah.
your hit points were. So that, I didn't realize that it makes it defeatable, especially for a higher level character.
It's interesting, though, because he's actually in a better position because of its immunities and stuff,
Yeah.
and its high AC. But once you get to about level 10, it becomes less of a threat.
Yeah.
If I was like level 5, there's no way.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
be-
If you were
as
a level-
sorcerer, I'd be gone.
Yeah.
Well, and its AC is high enough that even a paladin level 5 would struggle with it, but because they'd be hard to hit. So having spells that make saves, better chance of doing some damage to it. So you actually
I was gonna try to make it so that
well-suited.
it could only move or attack on its next turn, and just keep trying to do that.
yeah.
'cause-
Yeah, and that would have been, if it had more hit points, that would have been really good, because you would have even though it would have been attacking you, would have either forced it to stay in your space, or at least prevented yourself from getting attacked for a turn, and maybe being able to deal some more damage. So
Well, basically nothing happened but the death. So you know what?
you took some damage.
I took damage, but I mean like card wise, other than
Oh,
death,
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't really have
Yeah.
anything
The
happen to me.
I will say the scythe is still on the ground.
Oh,
I'll definitely pick that up.
And
I am become death.
So if you hit with it, it is 1d8 plus 3 slashing damage, and then a 1d8 necrotic damage.
And is it an automatic hit like it was?
No.
Or is it okay?
No, you're not an avatar of death at the moment.
It's just a strength attack as normal.
You're closer to an avatar of Saloon than you are of death.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking I may.
I'll use it. Because I'll hit with the scythe and I'll deal necrotic and radiant damage at the same time.
There's that, but also I could just make it my arcane focus.
You could.
Because I have Ruby.
You haven't been using the crossbow that much.
I haven't. And I'm thinking that might be useful for. I like the crossbow a lot, and it's good to have that just in case. But this might be nice for like opportunity attacks and stuff like that.
Because the crossbow is cool, but at the same time, you have spell options that are almost always going to be better to use at the range. So, yeah.
Are you gonna swap out for that and make that your arcane focus?
I think so. I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay. As you do that, a giant skeletal hand is going to come out of the ground, holding this giant armored figure, long black hair, pale face, blood red eyes, this black shape flowing, or just this black cloud that flows behind him. And he's gonna take a step forward, and you notice that all around you, the street, all the sound, everything is dark. And he's gonna look at you, and in this deep voice that chills you to the bone, says, somebody drew a card from the deck, I see.
Yes, that would be me. Who's talking? Who am I talking to?
Sephiroth.
You don't recognize Kalimvor? God of the Dead?
Nope, don't think I have met you before. Haven't died, really, so, kind of...
You give it time and all come to my domain.
So I'm, kind of also, a worshiper of Saloon, so is this... You're going to, what's going on here?
Those that walk in the moonlight and those that walk among the dead often intertwine.
That's cool. I think we're cool. As long as you don't, kill me or whatever, I think we're alright here.
Kill you? Why hasten what will happen naturally?
Good point. So,
if I wanted you dead, I could just wait. Besides,
it's true you are a god.
You throw yourself into more death-defying situations than most.
That is very true. I did this kind of draw, willy-nilly, didn't I? Could have been very bad.
Suddenly, a goddess cloaked in a white cloak comes
what an interesting
out of
day.
the shadow. And you see Saloon, who is just looking at you like, really?
Look, it's so tempting.
You are my champion. You
sorry,
need to avoid temptation.
Good point. Maybe I'll get rid of it or give it to Ridire or something. That might be better.
The Kalimvor pipes up. You've earned this token. It will not work for anyone else. But Go with my blessing, and good luck.
Thank you. Thank both of you.
And Kellenvor steps
best.
back, and the skeleton hand grabs him, envelops him, and goes back underground. And you're left with Saloon.
Who is able to present herself to you because we weakened the powers that were holding her back.
Hmm?
So that's awesome.
So you are able to appear here now. Then it worked. We found one of the what was holding you back.
Not only am I able to be here and am no longer blind to what is going on in the world, you freed one of my daughters.
That's good. That's good. How many more do we need to find?
I believe only one.
Okay. I think we know what to do. Out of curiosity, this is kind of an aside. Do you happen to know anything about Basu, the Sinister? That's more of like a personal thing. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure it out.
You've done me a favor, I can do you a favor, champion.
Okay, that works too.
Basu is a black dragon that thinks himself clever, hides as a red dragon, thinks that nobody's going to fight a red dragon, all they want is gold. He feeds on the trickery.
That seems about right.
If you face him, be careful of his lair. Hidden traps and illusions cover the inside of his caves. He will try and drive you insane and feed off of that.
Do you think he would be open to conversation or?
No.
Got it.
He
Maybe
is
a
malevolent and only
bookender.
malevolent.
Good. Okay. Well, again, I thank you.
My daughter has spoken to me. The items that you are collecting, as long as they are out of the werewolves' hands and not under their control, you will be successful.
That's good, because we definitely thought that, maybe if we brought them all together, that was going to be like a problem. So, good to hear. Thank you.
Shar will need more than just proximity to be successful. She overestimates her power.
There seems to be a big difference in people. People either overestimate themselves or underestimate everybody else. It seems to be like a running theme.
Especially for those who seek power.
It's true. I'll be sure to tell my friends this information, and I'm sure we will be on our way soon.
Very good. Go forth with my blessing. And apparently the blessing of the Lord of the God of Death.
That did just happen, didn't that? That is kind of... It was jarring.
Got the blessing of the god of magic.
I'm just collecting gods.
Pokegod.
Three. I need three more to
gotta
fill
catch them all.
3 more to fill up my party. After that, they all get sent to my personal computer.
And with that, she disappears. And you're left on a street in an alleyway, just... You look over and there's a beggar who's looking at you like he's just seen some crazy things happen.
Do you want the card?
Why?
Just curiosity.
Yeah, I guess. Is it magic? Magic trick.
Yeah, it's
Pull
a
for a
magic
magic.
trick. It is a magic trick. I'm gonna hold the deck up to him.
He's gonna pull a card.
This is why Ridire should not leave any.
The void! Bye! That's not good for him.
This card spells disaster. Your soul is drawn from your body and contained in an object in a place of the GM's choice. One or more powerful beings guard the place. While your soul is trapped in this way, your body is incapacitated. A wish spell can't restore your soul, but the spell reveals the location of the object that holds it. You draw no more cards.
He draws the card and just like falls over.
He just watches. Like, his body goes rigid and he just flops over.
So that was definitely good that I did not draw that one. I do kind of feel bad, so...
Oh.
I'm gonna look around. Did anybody see that?
Roll a perception check.
7.
Now that you see.
Start whistling, put the deck back, and keep walking.
Well, we now have our party for the next campaign.
We do! A goblin with the Sword of Defense, and then somebody whose soul has been trapped elsewhere. Drew a card, and vanished.
A warforged with the soul of a beggar who was given a card by
Oh.
Well,
That happened.
And then Talamh, because she'll live forever now. So
Yeah, she'll just come back.
Party.
Easy peasy.
They're getting out of hand so quickly.
Hey, you gave me the deck, and somebody said I wasn't using it, so... There's 5 cards. Canon.
Alright. Well,
Whoa,
Man,
dear, can't
chaotic
leave you
good is
alone.
fun.
oh. With that, I think we need to call it a night, because I got some planning to do. So...
BBEG for next campaign. Beggar that lost his soul.
Oh my god, I have so many ideas running through my head right
That's
now.
a lot that could come into fruition this campaign, like 2 campaigns down the line.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Well,
There's a lot there that implies a lot for Oliver, too. So, can I die now?
the god of the... So you've got Saloon, goddess of the moon, Kelimvor, god of the dead, and yeah, Azith, god of wizards. Is that who it was? No.
I think it was the god of... I don't remember.
Oh, where is this? That might have been who it was.
Does the void
think
card
so.
disappear, or does it get re-put in the deck?
Oh,
Just
it
out
could
of curiosity.
re-put in.
They go back into the deck.
I know there's like a couple though that just disappear. I'm glad I didn't get grogged.
Well, the worst part is, like, your soul would have disappeared, and then we would have just... If we found your unconscious body, or soulless body, it would have been like, what happened?
It was, by the way, it was Azith, god of
Wizards.
God of Wizards. He, very orderly, mostly hands-off. Will provide insight or inspiration for a spell occasionally. Oh, man. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. I have so much to think about and so much to plan for. Not only for next week, but for, like, weeks or months or years down the road. So, thank you all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Go buy a shirt from our Teespring. Please, it would be so cool if somebody did that. Otherwise, check out our link tree with all of our stuff on it, and as always, may you roll those nat 20s and avoid those critical fails, and have a good night.
Bye.
And
Now the whole
just for the hell of it,
campaign
because if you're selling, are you selling the flask of many things?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we care.
Unless there's some synergy that I didn't know about, but...
Okay, so just for the hell of it, I want you to roll a d20 just to see what you would have gotten.
12.
Alright, you
5.
got... Alright, so 12 is Saki. You get a bonus to your religion and history checks, but all dex checks and saving throws are at disadvantage for the next 1d4 hours.
Interesting.
And then a 5 is Guinness. After consumption, you feel the need to consume as much food as possible for 1d4 hours.
I got the munchies.
Munchies.
Ridire, you gonna just roll a rando?
I guess just
Just
for
to
the
see?
what if.
16 is tea. You gain the benefits of a short rest.
Ah!
The D2, a 2 is toilet wine.
Oh,
And
Bruno.
after consumption, you become acutely aware of its origin, and you gain disadvantage on con saving throws for 1d4 hours. And a nat 20 is chocolate milk, and you gain 1d10 temporary hit points and advantage on all persuasion checks.
Because you have a milk mustache.